Lydia Day's All Fight Connect TV, proudly sponsored by ESBC Boxing Game and in association with Empire Fight Store. I'm delighted to be joined here at the PFL UK launch with James Frewin from PFL and of course, no stranger to us, Ben Shalom from Boxer. Guys, how are we?
Very good, thank you for coming.
No problem at all, thanks for having me.
Thank you.
Hey,
Good to see you. I see you a lot, but it's good to see you here.
Listen, a bit of a change of a venue for us today, but let's talk, obviously, James, I'll start with you. PFL launch, huge crowd here. It couldn't have been a better response for you guys with the UK launch. Lots of great interaction there with all the fighters, lots of exciting things coming up with the two shows in Cardiff and London. For you guys, how exciting is it to be launching there in the UK?
Yeah, for sure. Look, it's a massive moment for MMA globally, not just the UK, but Europe as well. This is kind of reflective of our overall investment into international. We're based in the US, but we are an international league, so this is just the first step in our international expansion strategy. And with Channel 4 and Live Nation, there's nothing we can't really achieve here. So
I think, amongst MMA fans, boxing fans, combat sports fans, the biggest complaint that they have is access to watching fights, access to being able to properly see them, whether it's on a terrestrial TV or an app. How long have we been, streaming sites, and now we have promotions that are delivering really good quality terrestrial TV channels and apps. For you guys, what was the decision to go with Channel 4? Obviously a huge platform, but what was the kind of the banking for you guys?
Yeah, I don't think it was a difficult decision. They're in 100% of homes in the UK. They've been waiting to get into fight sports with the right property. With us, they get a premium product that's structured throughout the year, guaranteed number of events. It's more reflective of where MMA is as a sport, which is now mainstream. Who would have thought 12 months ago, even 12 months ago, that you'd have Channel 4 and Live Nation, the biggest promoter in music and entertainment, investing in MMA. So, yeah, now's the time.
Absolutely. Ben, I'll come over to you. Guys, good to see you here. A lot of the fans that watch this will wonder, why is Ben Shalom here at PFL event, an MMA event?
You know what? I've known James for a long time. We actually discussed different things in boxing when we were just starting out and MMA and done some work together, and so I've known about perhaps this project longer than most, so to see it come alive today is incredible. I think they have a similar approach to us, where they're coming into a sport where you've got those obvious players that have dominated for a long time and they just want to do it differently. And I'm not an MMA fan, but it's clear that they're making it more accessible and the stories are being told and everything just feels different. I come today and I've enjoyed it. They've got some big stars already on the roster as well. So for them to come to the UK, especially because UFC are only here maybe once a year, I genuinely think it's going to be big. And with Channel 4, it's all about the platform, isn't it, as we know, and Channel 4 are a massive platform. I think it's going to do very well.
Absolutely, and of course we can't not mention that the lineup today included Clarissa Shields, who boxer fans and Sky Sports fans will know from the boxing kind of side of things. But how excited are you to kind of be able to come here to represent boxers, to represent Sky Sports, and to have a sort of a shared athlete, where everything's very relaxed, and it's a good way for the sport, that we're seeing different promoters coming to different events, launches, and it's a bit support. And it's great to see, right?
I think the similar thing about both of us is we both want the best for the athletes. So Clarissa's got a massive fight in boxing, but we know she has such ambitions in MMA. We're not going to stand in her way. She needs to earn as much as possible, and she wants to develop. So no, it's exciting for her. How she can handle both sports, we'll see, because it's going to be difficult. She's got probably the biggest fight of her life coming up against Savannah Marshall, and then she's got the biggest challenge of her life after that with the mixed martial arts. So yeah, I think we're working together maybe on different other fighters as well that can fight in boxing, go into MMA. But I think the key thing is Clarissa Shields, she can do what she wants. She's the GWO, and I'm just happy to see her going out of her comfort zone and challenging herself, because as she said, she has completed boxing.
Final question for both of you, actually. One of the big premises that was on display here today was that the PFL look after the fighters financially, and Rory touched on that other promotions may not have paid people what they deserved, and it's a bit of a talking point. Obviously, with Boxer and Sky Sports winning Ben Whitaker just recently, it was also a big talking point for you guys. And like you kind of mentioned there, Ben, how important is it to put the athletes to the forefront and to ensure that they have a financial backing that can let them be the best that they can be, and to have something in place for their own futures?
I think any aspiring athlete wants to be paid well, but they want the biggest platform possible, and I think that's what PFL are recognising as well. They've got a partner in ESPN, they're coming here and they want to start on terrestrial TV. They're a new organisation relatively, especially in the UK, and their stars want to be on the biggest platform. That's how they're going to earn the most. So I think, of course, we want to make sure that they're paid well, but you know, you can only be paid how much fans want to see you, and that means that fighters need to be on the biggest platforms, and that's why this is exciting for mixed martial arts, because I think there's a lack of opportunities for UK and Irish fighters to showcase what they're all about, and usually maybe they're coming in on UFC Fight Pass or ESPN Plus or whatever it is, but they're just not getting that mainstream exposure, and I think that's the key what PFL want to bring to this country, and that's why it's so exciting for all the fighters.
The fans really are the winners, right?
Absolutely. Look, we're trying to solve something not just for the fighters but also for the fans. You know, there's demand for more premium MMA in the UK. There's enough boxing. Boxing's every month, right? And our vision is to be here, you know, 2-3 times a month in the UK in the same time zone, create more opportunity, and that's the same thing for the fighters and the fans.
Amazing. Well, listen, guys, thank you so much for your time. James, Ben, thank you very much. Thank you. This is for Fight for Connect Feed.